All right, give me just a couple minutes today. Honestly, that's probably all I'll take today, but just kind of what we were talking about, as you're going through this and you're going through your marketing, make sure you really expand on things. I've never, I say this and it's true, I have never ever criticized somebody's project because it had too much detail. Never once, okay? Probably, this is anecdotal, but maybe 60% of the projects when I get them and I grade them, I write a little note that says, there's not enough detail on here, okay? So it's difficult to overdo the detail. And when I talk, we were talking about market segmentation or who's your market, those types of things, figure out who it is. Austin, I was picking on him a little bit, saying how many farmers are in that particular county. That information's pretty easily available, okay? Not only how many farmers, what they farm, what their production is, how many bushels of wheat come out of that county, how many cows come out of that county, those types of things, that type of information's available. While I was going to pick on you a little more, I got thinking about that too. As a criminal lawyer, you may have some obligations to do some public defender work. And I'm not sure that might change your forecast because it pays a set amount, and you may be obligated to do that. I don't know that. Might have to make a phone call there or something and try to figure that out. Yeah. And it still pay, and I think it still pays pretty well, but I don't think it pays. When you look at your market segment, you're going to have this wide range. You're going to have old guys like me that get picked up for a DUI or something that they're going to want somebody to defend them, and then you're going to have the kids whose parents are going to hire that they're maybe fairly, reasonably well-to-do or whatever, and they're going to pay you to defend them for their MIP. But then you're also going to have, the person that gets picked up for selling a little bit of marijuana or something, and the money he was going to get for the marijuana was going to be the only money that guy's got, and so what do you do, right? And so you're going to have a little bit more of a range probably than other folks, but maybe not. So identify who your market is. Everybody should have a primary target market, but you probably should also have a secondary, market that you're going for. And then some of you may even have a tertiary or third level of market, that you're kind of going for, that you're shooting for. Okay, so kind of keep that in mind as you're putting your projects together. Not everybody will have a third, and some maybe wouldn't have. If you were a niche, for example, you might not have a second, right, market segment that you're shooting for. If you're just out there filling a niche, you maybe just only have one market segment. Okay, so think about that and expand it and look up the data. Again, if you can't find it, maybe ask me first. If I can't find it, then maybe a phone call to Bear Paw Development or some other such place that can sometimes lay their fingers on that. It's rare that we can't find anything on it, but sometimes that's the case. Okay, in which case then we might just have to make some assumptions. Questions about that? Okay, marketing is going to be due here before spring break. Okay, keep working on that diligently. If you got still, I think a few of you are working on getting things tidied up on your financials and whatnot yet. So let's try to get those done so we're not getting too behind the eight ball. Okay, signing off.